All right, so we're going to be looking at graphing sine or cosine real quick again, and then just give you guys some time to practice with this. So as we're looking at graphing sine and cosine, again, you got to know your unit circle, or at least the quadrants of your unit circle to help you out with this. The key, first of all, is your parent function, okay? Your parent functions for y equals sine of x. All right. It's going to go up to 1 and down to negative 1. Remember, the points that you're going to find are 90 degrees apart. So 90, 180, 270, and 360. Of course, starting at 0, you got your 5 points. So, sine
Wait, how
is...
come there's no sine in the review? It's just cosine.
You can practice the same things with sine if you want. Okay. Now, sine, what's the pattern there for sine?
It goes
0,
down.
middle, top,
Okay.
bottom.
Middle, top, good. Middle, top, middle, bottom, middle. Alright, so middle, starting at 0, we're on the middle, then top, middle, then bottom, and then middle. Okay? So there is our sine parent function. You of course have to know that real well in order to understand how to transform it. Okay? So then you have y equals cosine x. And what's the pattern for cosine? Yeah, it kind of looks like a U. Okay, good. Top, middle, bottom, middle, top. It kind of looks like the Longhorns logo. Okay? So top, middle, bottom, middle, top. And again, try to make it somewhat curved. Okay? So there you have it. So those are the parent functions. Once you've got the parent functions down, then transforming them isn't too bad. Okay? So, transformations. Just do 1 or 2 examples here, and then let you guys try some of these. Now remember, the only transformations we are doing are going to be the horizontal and vertical shifts. Alright, so let's say that we've got y equals sine of x plus 20 degrees minus 2. Okay? So what are the transformations in this case?
It would be down 2 and it would be left 20 degrees.
Down 2 and left 20 degrees. Okay? So, here's negative 20. Here we are going down to negative 2. So this is where the origin is. And remember, if you draw that midline, that will help you as you do the rest. Okay? Now, before you put any points on here, you need to figure out the values that you're going to need. So you got to add 90 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So negative 20 plus 90 takes us to negative 20. 70.
160.
Good. 160. Good. All right. Make sure you label those first before you start trying to draw stuff. Okay? And then we use our pattern. Middle, top, middle, bottom, middle. Middle, top, middle, bottom, middle. You can't get to the top without going through the middle first. Okay? So there we have it. Goes, oh wait, shoot. I went too high. The top would only be at -1. Middle. The bottom's at -3. And then back to the middle. There we go, that looks better. Okay? Alright, let's do one cosine one, and then I'll let you guys practice some. Okay. Alright, so let's do y equals cosine.
Can you interrupt please? Just go to the
X minus 50 degrees plus 1. Okay. What are the transformations?
Up 1, right 50.
Yeah, whatever one said.
Up 1, right 50. Okay? So, put your 50 degrees on here. You go up 1, put your midline along there. And then you're marking every 90 degrees after 50. You got to go 4 more points. So 50, then
140.
140.
330. 320. 410.
Hey. Okay, so now with cosine, we use our pattern top, middle, bottom, middle, top.
Why you licking your mouth?
Yup.
Top, middle, bottom, middle, top.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Not. Put this in.
And now we connect the dots, and we've got it. Okay? So that's it. All right. Those are transformations. It's pretty basic, okay? If you go through a systematic way of doing it every time, it's really not that hard, okay? Carlotta?
Because I'm looking at the test that I took and I'm watching like the what I did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And, like here, like if you wanna come and see,
Mm-hmm.
like it was down, but how do I know that it doesn't go here? But it would have been like -1.
Well,
How do like I understand like that you have to do like top, middle, bottom, but I don't get like exactly where you have to put the like the top.
Okay. We are not stretching these at all vertically. We did a couple of those earlier, but you didn't have to be able to do that in the future. Okay? So all of these, notice there's just an understood 1 in front of the sign. That means from the middle, you always go up 1 and down 1. Alright? So if you look at the total distance from the top all the way to the bottom, there's a distance of 2. Okay? And that's what gives us an amplitude of 1, because the amplitude's half that distance.
Okay.
Okay? So you always, in our case, we're always going to go up a full unit, down a full unit from that middle. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, any other questions? No. Alright, so, you've got some practice in the review pack. Go ahead and you can get started on those and ask questions as they come up. Okay?